I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this live stream or when you're going to join me. It's your brother, your boy, Cos Reps Corner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner. Thank you so much for being here. Let's wait for others to come. Let's wait for others to come. Let's just wait for others to come. Okay? Let's wait for others to come. Is the light too bright? Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? Is the light too bright? Can you hear me clearly? Tell me if you can hear me clearly, please. Tell me if you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly? Tell me if you can hear me clearly. Tell me if you can hear me clearly. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. When you come in, please, you share. Who is that? Who is the person that came in here first? Please let us know so that we can thank you and welcome you formally. Who is that person that came in first? Let's see you, please. Tell us who you are so that we can thank you and welcome you properly. Somebody just entered now. Somebody just entered now. Let's get to know who that person is. Somebody just entered now. Thank you. Share us out when you come in, please. Share us out when you come in, please. Share us out when you come in, please. This is a very serious topic, and we are going to start the discussion in no distant time. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Let's go, guys. Are we still here? Somebody just entered. Who is that one that person? I see you, bro. You are the one that entered. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Black Money. You're welcome, Black Money, bro. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Let's keep coming, guys. Share us out if you can. Good evening, bro. Black Money. Thank you very much for coming. It's evening here. Good evening, bros. Good evening, bro. Let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. Share us out if you can. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much for always being here with me. I appreciate. Thank you for always being here with me. I appreciate. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. Share us out if you can. Share us out if you can. Give us a thumbs up. Tell me if I'm clear enough. Tell me if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please tell me. If I'm not clear enough, please you tell me also. Okay? If I'm not clear enough, you tell me. If I'm clear enough, you tell me. I'm trying to set it well to see if it's okay. If it's not okay for you, please tell me. Let me know what I will do next. Thank you so much. Let's go, guys. Share me out if you can. Share me out if you can. Is it okay? I think the camera is more closer. Tell me if it's not okay. Let's see what we can do about the camera. Thank you so much. Tell me if you can hear me also. Can you also hear me? Very, very important. Can you hear me? Thank you. I have Black Money. I see you. I see you. I see you. Let's go, guys. We are going to be here for a period of 1 hour, depending on how the discussion will go. If we have a lot of people, we're going to stay the way we stayed the last time. If not, we're going to stay not for too long before we say goodbye. Okay. Tomorrow we still have live stream. Tomorrow is it's another matter, but I heard something, and I know that yes, you would like to hear what I heard, and that is why I am taking it step by step. I will start tomorrow's own, let's say by 3 in the afternoon or whatever. I don't know yet. That's why I put that time, because I might change the time or not. It's just 6 minutes past 7 p.m. here. on a Wednesday evening. Okay, so we are almost there to the weekend. So I just want us to know what is going on based on the situation of my country, Nigeria. Yes, my country, Nigeria, is in a state of hunger, baluga. Calm down. Is in a state of igridi. Okay, and it's good that we who are Nigerians say it the way it is, and that is why it is like that. Okay, so let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. 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 Okay, let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. You are doing well. Thank you so much for coming. We are going to start soon. Let's wait for others to come. Let's wait for others to come. While we wait for others to come, let me see if I can be playing music for us so that it keeps us busy. Let me see if I can be playing music for us so that it keeps us busy. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Let's go, guys. Please do share us out. Share us out. I hope you are sharing us out when you come. Thank you so much, everyone. You are welcome. Thank you. We are going to take it little by little. We are going to take our time and we are going to face it squarely. Okay? Let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. Thank you so much for coming. Let me put a background music so that we can be listening while we wait for others to come. Keep coming. Please greet us if you come in. If you come in, you greet us, please. If you come in, you greet us. Okay? Thank you for coming. Can you hear me, guys? Let's wait for others to come. Is the music sounding? Can you hear me very clearly? Tell me. Should I reduce the music? Can you hear me clearly? We are 3 persons here. Can the 3 of us please share so that we'll get more people here? The house is becoming very curious. Let's go, guys. Share us out. Tell us where you are watching from and where you are chatting from. Tell us, please, if you come. Thank you. Can you hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly, tell me. If you cannot hear me, tell me. Is the music too loud? Tell me also. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. Can you hear me? If you cannot hear me, please tell me. If it's not bright or clear, please tell me. I am seeing myself. It's very bright. It's very, very bright. I can see myself here. Let's keep coming, guys. Share us out. We're going to stay 1 hour, depending on the vibe. If the vibe is there, we're going to stay for long. Can you hear me? Let's go. Share us out, guys. Share us out, guys. Share us out, guys. Let's go. Let's go. We are still 3. We are still 3 here. Can you share us out if you can? Give the host a thumbs up. Let's go, guys. Share us out if you can. Share us out, guys. Let's go. We are going to start in about 7 minutes time. 7 minutes time, I will start fully. Even if they are here or not, 7 minutes time, I'm going to start. 7 minutes time, I'm going to start fully. Even if we have crowd or not, 7 minutes time. Let's go. Share us out. Let's go. Yeah. So let's go. Let's go. Please, when you come in, tell us and you share us out. Can you hear me? I'm starting in the next 5 minutes. Welcome, welcome. Share us out if you can. 5 minutes time, I'm going to start. 5 minutes time, I'm going to start. Five minutes time, I'm going to start. Five minutes time, I'm going to start. Let's go, guys. Yes, let's start the way we are. Okay. I wanted to wait, but I can't wait anymore. Let's start. I have off the music so that we can hear ourselves clearly and brightly. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can arrange it upwards. So, okay, can you see me? Yes, I think it's okay like this. Wait, let me do the leg. Yes, bring it down. Yes. Okay, I feel it should come like this. Okay, 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 like this more. Okay. So, like I said before, we are here to talk about something that is very pressing and touching. It is quite unfortunate that our own candidate, Peter, I'm talking about Peter Gregory Obi of the Labour Party, is trying his best to get some of these things, some of these antiquities, some of these what's it called? Oh, English will not kill me. English will not kill me. Some of all this stuff he needs to fight for his case. But unfortunately, it has not been easy for him because the APC, together with what's it called, with INEC, are trying to frustrate the poor man, and the poor man has been lamenting all day because it's not easy for him to just be there and nothing is going on. So Peter Obi has tried to do all he can, and he's still on it to see a way he can get his mandate back. Like I said, it's quite unfortunate that the APC and the election empire or umpire, talking about the INEC, are trying to frustrate his own ordeal of getting what he needs to fight for the case. So that's where we are now. A story has been circulating that INEC have not yet given Labour Party and other political party the position or the help required as given by the law court. In Nigeria, sometimes they don't even respect court orders. Court order was given on the third of March, that INEC should allow political parties to assess their materials used for the election, not just a Labour Party. PDP is seeking the same thing. Even the winner of the election, APC, are seeking for the same thing. So it's quite unfortunate that yes, that most persons have taken the judge or the court as nothing, and yet they don't like to respect orders given to them by the court. So that's where we are now. Labour Party have less than 9 days to gather all they will gather to fight for appeal, or the case will be nullified. The case will be non-avoid. I hope you know what that means. The case will be non-avoid, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu will remain the president, because you cannot fight a case without a proof. And the proof is what Labour Party is trying to gather, but INEC is frustrating them. I shared a video for us some days ago that I think it's yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. The Labour Party sent in some delegates to INEC office, and Yakubu Mahmood assured them that he was going to give them the full support. But Mahmoud Yakub have not done what he said he's going to do, and that leaves me with a question. Is there a place that somebody can come and not obey the rule of law? The rule of law states that they should give them all necessary support and materials needed. But INEC have refused up to this moment. Even at a point, Peter Obi was introduced or was interviewed in Arise News. I'm going to be sharing that with us too. Peter Obi was interviewed in Arise News, and Peter Obi still said his own mind. But it's quite unfortunate that civilian group are the ones that are tarnishing the image of the law court. The law court has the final verdict, but that's what they call the judiciary. But it's quite unfortunate that our president and his cohort, together with INEC, don't respect these laws that has been given to us by the court. So the court has told INEC to support the people who are coming to collect materials, to cross-check materials, and to give them the support that they can give. INEC chairman yesterday, the day before yesterday, assured the judiciary, or how do they call them? The lawyers and sons that came into the office day before yesterday or some days ago to ask for the help as directed by the Supreme Court. But man proposed, they say God disposed. I don't know why they are acting this way. I just feel that yes, God should arise. Somebody's mandate is about to be stolen, and that is why we are here. Nigerians who are here, Africans who are here, how do you see the issue? That's what we are saying. You can hear the topic. Peter Obi, LP, and lawyers still not allowed to access BVAS as it draws to 8 days to go. You know, after election, you are given 21 days to file for tribunal, what they call tribunal, or for appeal. You are given 21 days. 21 days happens to be 3 weeks. If you remember, the election was conducted on 25th of February. From 25th of February to now, you will know that 2 weeks have gone already, and they are left with barely a week and about 1 or 2 days to fight for the appeal. And don't forget, if he crosses that 21 days, Labour Party can no longer fight for appeal, and automatically Bola Ahmed Tinubu automatically becomes the original president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Jesus, I believe in God. Sorry, guys. So that's it. So now they have barely 8 days to go to get this fat and fight for appeal. And if they don't get it in the next 7 days, Peter Obi can no longer fight the case in court, and automatically Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu becomes the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But whereas they can fight it, they need some materials to fight it, and these materials have not been brought out. So let me go to Arise News. Let me try to play what they said so that you will hear what Peter Obi said when he was invited. Civil societies, everybody are coming out to say that they don't want APC. Everybody is coming out. So you see, we are still really going to take it the way we see it, but definitely we are going to follow it up. So now let me go to Arise News so that I can play what the interview was like. I mean, the interview of Mr. Peter Obi the last time he was there. That was about a few days ago. Peter Obi was there with them, and Peter Obi was able to tell them their mind. And Peter Obi said so many things. So I'm going to be talking about that video here in this live stream, and then we are going to start with that. Yes, I have. If you notice, I have shared it in my channel, but the one I shared in my channel is the concise pattern. Is the concise pattern. When I make concise, is the cut. I cut as in I remove so many things. I cut it to not to be too long. But in this live stream, we are going to try and do the thing to make everything okay. Then I just got an information now. Let's see what INEC is saying. I say INEC to release election materials to Labour Party. That was yesterday. So let's check. Please listen. Let's hear what they have to say. So that is just that. I'm trying to play the video for us from Arise News.
In the election fact
Did you hear that? It's already 10 days now. That was yesterday. So now it is 11 days, and the days are counting. The court has given him the mandate to go collect materials from INEC office. I shared that in my channel. You can go check it out. I just want to bring us back. So now let me continue playing. This video will also show you when the INEC officials went into INEC office in Abuja.
This is why the legal team of the Labour Party is at the headquarters to meet with the leaders to deliberate. The commission promised to the Labour Party with all minutes.
Did you hear that? The legal team, like I said before, the lawyers, SANS, we are able to go to INEC office to, we have waited for 10 days. It's about 11 days. Days are counting, and we have barely 9 to 10 days to do all these things. Why the delay? God so kind, the INEC officer, the INEC chairman welcomed them and also told them something. I will not want to say it. Let me play it so that you hear it.
Some notice that we hear of this. If I have student lecture, the seven steps of preparation.
And has immense mission to get to the Labour Party's team.
Meeting has been commissioners 3 p.m.
So to the who says
Did you hear that comment? They have not received. Did you hear that comment? They have not received any of the materials as stipulated in the suit or in the direction given to them by the Supreme Court. They have not received. It is stated there. Let us continue hearing. I just want us to hear it. You know, so that Cosrep said it. This is a news, not me. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The INEC chairman told them that they are going to get all they need. Okay? And are going to get all they need. But now they are still waiting for it. Let us continue listening to the legal team.
Yes, with
Did you hear that? The INEC chairman has promised to support them, and he has not supported them. Why? Let me play this interview of Mr. Peter Obi in Arise News himself. This one is Peter Obi himself, the main person in center of all this. Let me play his video so that you hear. We'll be talking about it. As he says anything, we'll talk about it. Okay? So let me play it. Okay, they are doing advert now. I'm going to try and skip the advert so that we can hear what he's saying. Okay. You know, one thing I feel like this calmness of Obi is becoming too much. Although it has been proven that being harsh or being not or being how do I put it, being aggressive does not pay. But I feel Obi is too calm because Obi, I've known, like I said before, those of us who don't know, I am from Anambra State. When Obi was the governor of Anambra State, I was in year one in the university. So I could remember those days. Obi was not as cool as this then. Paraventure, that was a state level. I don't know if we as obedience, we should remain calm. That's what he's saying. But I feel it's becoming too cool. Let's continue.
We have no other country except this one.
Obi is a wise man. Do you know why I said that? Because he thinks very well. And who among us agree with me that one of our problems is the church, is the mosque, the religious places. One of our problems we have is not just the church, the mosque. One of our problems we have is the prophet, the imam, the pastor, the GOs. They are part of our problem. Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, please comment yes, I agree. Because these people are saying now that Obi should let it be as what God wants. Let me tell you, there's no way God can want something that is negative. My God is not a confused God. Do you understand? I want you to hear what Obi gave them as a reply. Obi, very wise man. Listen.
Preferable to what
Yeah. Now so.
God said,
Even yes.
why not?
Hours.
What is
Mm, 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 mm. Stash in his house. Some carrying laptop. Have you heard all these things? Let me tell you the truth. One of the problems we are getting or we are having is a man, pastor, prophet, GOs, that the GOs, churches and mosques, religion as a whole is one of our problems. Religion is a problem. Tribe is a problem. You understand? You hear what they said? That some of these men of God are saying, Peter Obi, just rest now. Take it as the will of God. Will of God is not negativity. The will of God is not self-centeredness. The will of God is not backbiting. The will of God is, he said, the will of God comes and added no sorrow. The gift of God comes and it adds no sorrow. Listen, the gift of God comes without any form of sorrow. If you think it's like this or it's like that, and yet there's a sorrow, look at it. The Federal Republic of Nigeria just finished our election. Listen, the Federal Republic of Nigeria just finished our election, and in the presence of us finishing ending our election, the country is as calm as something. The country is as quiet, nothing is moving, nobody is commenting, nobody is talking, everybody is not happy, everybody is sad. People feel they have been used, people feel they have been molested, people feel their vote has been taken away from them, people feel that their vote did not count, and you tell the person to come and calm down. That is God's will. So you see the problem we are getting. Our men of God should please try and keep short. If you don't know what they will say, yes, I'm the one saying it here. Our men of God, our prophet, our imams, then, if you don't know what to say, please let them keep short. Things are swelling. You have a platform that you can say something. You have refused to say it. It's only one pastor, let me say two pastors, that have come out publicly to reject the president-elect. There's this woman in Abuja, one pastor I used to share, I've forgotten her name. I shared that year before. She said they don't have president. Then this Pastor Paul INEC. These are two pastors that have come out to say something about this election. So far, other pastors, where are they? Other pastors, where are they? You see, when they tell you the problem we are getting or the problem we are having is pastors and men of God, some persons feel as if it's not true. It is true. Our problem is that imam that will not say the truth. Our problem is that prophet, that pastor that will not say the truth, that God will punish, that will not say the truth. Because why? He has been bribed. He has been given money to keep quiet. You hear what Obi said? Obi said, if it is God's will, that means it is God's will that our children should be kidnapped. I was talking about a pastor before that said that they don't have president. Look at her here. This pastor, this woman. Have you seen her? This woman, look at her. I have done a video on her before, this woman. She's the one that I will share the video very soon. I'm still trying, I've not gotten time to edit it. She said they don't have president yet. That she and her children, that's the church member, reject the president-elect. She said it publicly. And Pastor Paul INEC, many of us know him. I have always shared him. Look at him. The senior pastor and the GO of a Dunamis Church. These are the two men of God and the woman of God that have come out to say, we reject this election and we reject its outcome. How many pastors have you heard have come out to say, we don't want this person? This person did not pass. This person failed. How many pastors? The problem we are passing through is not because we want to pass it. It's because our men of God who should speak for us have been blindfolded with 1 naira, 2 naira. They have been kept. They have been asked to keep quiet while things go bad. And because they have been given some money to wet their hand, they keep quiet and they call the name of God in vain. And somebody will say God is just there looking at them. Our God is a merciful God. That is what because if man was to be God, me, for example, God give me position, say, Ima, take, be, like they normally do it sometimes in politics, when they will give a little boy power to be president for one day, to be governor, for example, for one day. Some governors in my state have done it. If they give me that kind of opportunity, I say, God, say, my son, be God for one day. You know what I would do? Let me just tell you, I'll wipe all those persons who don't want others to move on. Your neighbor is progressing. You are against the neighbor progressing. That's the problem we are facing. Even men of God, people who call themselves men of God, women of God, are not innocent too. They are not innocent. How can you open your mouth and say it is the will of God? Let somebody whose mandate is being stolen to please calm down and take it as the will of God. My God is not a confused God. The gift of God, as it is in the Bible, it comes with full joy. Go and see Nigerians and see how people are crying up to today. People are still crying that yes, Nigeria is going down. There is no money anywhere. The bank have refused to do the needful. The people, the fellow Nigerians too, are refused to do the needful. Some places they don't receive old money. Some places receive old money. What has pastors got to say about that? You see, our problem is men of God, women of God, prophetess, imam. They are our problem. I see you, Mama Gladys. Thank you very much for coming. I see you. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate. Please, if you come, thumbs up the host and share us out, please. If you want to come online and say your own contribution, that is the link. Tap on the link, it brings you here. Okay, please tap on the link, it brings you here. Let's continue the discussion. Okay, so the problem we are facing is not, please don't forget to give a thumbs up. Thumbs up is like, is free of charge, and support the live stream by super chat or super sticker. Please support the live stream if you can. Okay, so that's the problem we are facing. Some of us think that yes, because he's at Daddy Gio, he has spoken. No, Daddy Gio is a human being like you. When he's wrong, it's your turn to say Daddy Gio, this thing you are doing is wrong, sir. You respect him, but you tell him the truth. Daddy Gio, this thing you are doing is wrong. All those pastors who are telling him to leave his mandate, may God judge them, because they have collected one money. They have collected money or something that will make them say that to a man whose mandate was stolen. How would they feel if their own mandate was stolen? How would they feel if something that belongs to them was stolen? Would they still relax and say, let us leave it as God wanted? God does not support negative things. That's what you should know. God does not support negative things. God supports things that are positive. And God will not come and see you killing another person to progress. And he will say, yes, right on, my son, you are doing well. My God is not like that. Maybe your God is like that. My own is not like that. My own takes care of all his children and make us comfortable. So please, let's leave this art of saying this one, that one. If you see what is wrong and you don't say it, you become a bad person, and that is why it is not good. When you see something that is wrong, you say it. I see you, Mama Gladys. Thank you very much. When you see something that is wrong, you say it. There's a link there. If you want to come online, please join us by coming online and let us discuss it together. Okay? So that is what we are saying. Now, let us continue with what Peter Obi was trying to say. Let me go back and continue. So you listen. Please, let us concentrate and listen to Obi. As he says anything, I will come and talk about it. As he says, I will come and talk about it. Okay? So please, let's just wait and see what he has to say, because he was talking while I had to pause to explain what he was trying to say. Okay? So please, if you come in, give me a thumbs up, please. I beg you. Give me a thumbs up, like the video, comment and share, please. Give me a thumbs up. Okay? Give me a thumbs up. So let's continue.
It should
Do you hear that? Let me tell you something. I want to share a life story with us so that you will see what I really am talking about. When I was in the university, um, I always tell people, those who know me will always say it. I came out with 2.2. Yes, 3.37. I can't forget. I came out with 2.2, 3.37. That was my CGPA, 3.37. And people will say, cost rep. Now you are the cost rep. You came out with favor. You are welcome. I see you. Favor. You are welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate. So I came out with 2.2, and some persons say, cost rep. You came out with 2.2. I said yes. I came out with 2.2. Any problem? They said no. I owe you 2.2. I said 2.2. Yes. Although I had some issues. That one is separate. What am I trying to say? There was this particular person. I will not want to mention name because I don't know who and who is watching. The people they gave first class for my set, the people they gave, I'm saying it openly, publicly, the people they gave first class in, I don't know for other set too, I'm talking about my set, both in engineering, both in science, so both in art too, because we had EVM, engineering and sciences and anatomy in my school, Uli campus. Yes. The people that gave first class in my set, let me tell you, over 80% of them did not merit it. Why? Most of these persons were caught with microchips. I, for one, I'm not trying to blow my trumpet. I, for one, as a course rep, from the beginning of my exam till I finished, I was always given a seat in front. I have a special seat. Me and my assistant, may I so rest in peace. My assistant is late. We were always giving special seat in front. Okay? So if you are judging the way I got my own and judging the way others got their own, it depends on what you have or what you have heard or what you saw during the exam or how you saw us take the exam, right? So it should not be a bad thing for somebody to say, you have given me first class. You have given somebody first class. Please, how did I arrive to this first class? I want to know. I don't think it's wrong. So if he's asking for INEC, I am not challenging what you have said. I'm not challenging what you did. I'm only challenging your process. Can you please allow me access your materials? As a presidential candidate of the election, he has the sole right to check the materials that was used to that people used to vote in the election he contested in. I don't know if you understand. It is obligate, it's legal right to take it up or down. So I don't really see why INEC are not merging. INEC have not yet released the material for them, not even one material. We will still wait to see if they will release it for them today. But they only have barely 8 days now to get all they have to get. To go and apply for appeal or what they call tribunal in Nigeria, so that at least the election tribunal or the Supreme Court can see the case and say, yes, he has a point. These things, there's a discrepancies here. This one, that's discrepancies. This one is a discrepancies here. This one is discrepancy. Let us arrange it. What was there before? How did it change? Do you understand it? So I don't think INEC are being fair to this particular man for what they are doing to him. INEC, Yakubu Mahmood, you are a professor. It is quite unfortunate that somebody you are working with is somebody who does not even have, even if he has, of which he cannot prove, who does not even have a university degree, controlling you, a professor who has studied and studied. You have studied first degree, second degree MSc, third degree PhD. The fourth one is professorship. That's what you have now. And yet, somebody who does not even have a master's degree is coming to tell you what to do because of money. It's quite unfortunate. Why is it that those of us who claim to be educated, we are working for those persons who we know our children can teach? There was a man then in Benin City where I grew up. His name is Chief Adu. They call him Bobizwa. Then I don't know if he's still in Benin now, but I know he's a Benin man. Bobizwa. Bobizwa is somebody I respect. You know why? Because when we hear the story, as in when he started, if you hear Bobizwa's story, you know that just nothing is impossible. Bobizwa is that person that took his own destiny in his own hands, did not go to school. But God, let me say God bless him because I cannot judge him. God blessed him. And Bobizwa became very successful. Now, Bobizwa went to get a doctor to come and be teaching him English in his house. Now, Bobizwa can speak very well. He doesn't know how to speak. Before, he cannot speak anything. But today, make an inquiry, go and ask questions. Today, Bobizwa can stand and talk as in can defend himself in good and clean English. Good and clean English. Bobizwa, as at then when I was young, could not speak good English. I told the market woman that there are many markets inside the store. I told the market that they should move and they're doing gaga and that was how he was talking that time. I could remember when I was very young. What am I saying? It's quite unfortunate that we who are learned, who are elite, we don't think like human beings. Like somebody told me, a girl I was dating before some time ago told me that I talked to her anyhow, that she's educated. I'm talking to her anyhow. You are educated, you are in Europe. Are you using your certificate in Europe? No. I am educated, I'm in Europe, I'm not using my certificate. So why would you have to bring education in the relationship? I don't know if you are getting the story. There's some things that we just see. It looks so stupid, so negligible. Oh, English will not kill me. Concept, English will not kill you. English will not kill you. You understand it? So if you are saying that because of money, you want to sell your birthright, your years, your donkey years of being a professor, is a shame. A very big shame. Let's continue.
Let's going to witness says which is everywhere is far more better than what they do thereafter. There's a process of doing things. There's a process of arriving at any destination. Like I said in my press conference, if you're going to answer His Excellency, the process of coming to that position must be excellent. You're going to be bishop. There's a process of being a bishop. Ruben is a doctor. Why did you call me a doctor? You called him a doctor because he went there and PhD. So I might be awarded a doctor in university. Doctor. But you can't just go on the street and say you're a doctor when you're not. There must be a process because even if it's going to be awarded, you must have done something that merited you to be awarded that. Or you must have, like Ruben, when I read PhD, was process important. So what would you be doing?
Did you hear that, guys? Okay, so if you are a doctor in Nigeria, it means you have studied what is known as PhD. PhD happens to be the third degree. Let me use it like that. The third degree. The first degree is BSc or BEng, as the case may be. The second degree is what they call masters, which is MSc. After MSc, you go for like 3-4 years, depending on your course, and you become a PhD holder, which is doctor. After doctorship or doctor, as they call themselves, after being a doctor, be a PhD holder, you go for more studies and you become a professor. Now, Dr. Ruben Abati is a what's I call it? What would I call it now? A media presenter. You can hear him call Dr. Ruben Abati. Dr. Ruben Abati, before he was Mr. Ruben Abati when he came to Arise. But as a few years ago, he became a doctor. If you call him now, Ruben Abati, he will tell you, no, please put my title. If you have not heard him say that, please go and watch Arise. You will hear him say that at then when he became Dr. Newly. At a point, his colleagues in that media firm started using that title no matter what. Why? Because like Obi said now, he has studied for it. You have to learn it. You have to go to school for it. Nobody is giving you on a platter. You don't have the right to have it on a platter. You have to work. You have to put yourself to working for it. That was what Obi was trying to say. Before you call yourself a doctor or call yourself anything, why? What have you done? Okay, you now you are telling him that yes, he's a doctor. If you say Mr. Ruben is no longer a doctor but a mister, what will you say that when he was trained to be a doctor, when he has gone to school to be a doctor? That was what Obi was trying to say. That sometimes we make the mistake of trying to do the things we are doing, claiming to be what we are not. Before you become a doctor, you would have done so many things. I tell you, so many projects, so many work, so many theses. You know the amount of theses you would have done before you become a doctor. Talk more of PhD. Talk more of professorship, as the case may be. You understand? All these titles you hear them answering is not free. They study for it. And that's why Obi said, why don't you call him Dr. Obi? Why call him Mr. Obi? And you can call Dr. Abati Dr. Abati. Why? Because Dr. Abati went for further studies. That's what Obi was trying to explain. I don't know if you are following the interview. Please, if you have not given a thumbs up in this live stream, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to come and join me in the discussion, let me share the link one more time. You can come and join me with that link. You can come and join me with that link. You see the link is there. Let's discuss this. If you have one or two things to say, please don't be there. Just support your brother by coming up and telling us what you feel or what you think so that we can discuss it together. I have put the link there. Make sure you type on that link and join us, okay? As you are joining us now, I will go back to play that of Mr. Peter Obi so that he can continue saying what he's saying. Okay, let's go back.
Or you must have proven change. So next, never going to
Did you hear that? They must give him the asset or what? He goes back to court. And don't forget, they have barely 8 days. I have it in my title. If you go my title, you'll see it. They have barely 8 days out of the 21 days given to file for appeal. So we just need to be focused and pray for the Labour Party as the temptation becomes very serious. Let's continue the interview. Yes. Yes, that is what I'll be talking about tomorrow too. Dr. Wike, the friend enemy, the betrayer, has come out to say yes that Peter Obi is the colossal. Hey, English will not kill me. He's the king of the election. And I'll talk about that. If you are able to finish this interview on time, and we'll talk about it, I will still go there and show us the interview so that you hear what Wike itself said. But let's continue with Dr. Abati.
Stopped PDP from winning that side. That's it. Without you, who is the people's democracy. This well, APC may have rigged, and I
I hope you heard all the questions they asked. Now, let's hear what Obi will say. I'm going to take it one after the other. Let's hear what Obi will say.
election
Yes.
wasn't
Hmm.
won. Win. See it. Freedom with the people. Let me
Did you hear that? I hope you are hearing what he's saying, because for us who are humans, the truth must be said. That election was not free, fair, and credible. We are Nigerians. Let's leave other African countries or our sister countries, South Africa and Ghana, and Mali and the rest of them. Okay, let's leave them. Now let's talk about our own. Nigerians know that this election wasn't free and fair. Nigeria as a whole is in cheap. If you see, my sister just got back from Nigeria, and she told me that the country has gone. A church member, let me say a church member, or let me just use the word, a senior brother just got back from Italy, just got back from Nigeria to Italy, not even up to a week. And he told me that that country is finished, that people are not happy, that people are just there, people are not smiling, people are just sad. And I was like, sad? He said, yes, people are sad. He said, because what he saw when he was in Nigeria, he did not expect to see what he saw. That the country needs prayer. That's what he just got back about a week ago. Mama Gladys said, God Almighty is watching over us all. We need to be careful with our actions and activities. Law of karma is real. What is hidden today could be unveiled tomorrow to haunt us. Thank you very much, man. You can see the youth corps member who was sent to the great beyond. A youth corps member was sent to the great beyond because of this whole thing. Some of these youth corps members, they were beaten to pulp because of what they did. So if you think you have done it and you have succeeded, no. Karma, like Mama said, karma does not need GPS. Karma knows you. Kama knows your bearing. You have declared the winner, yes, but the people are not happy. Government, like you said, is for the people, to the people, government of the people, for the people, and to the people. That's how they define. That's the simplest definition of government. Okay, I don't know if you have heard now that he's begging on embassies to come and be congratulating. He's begging on people to come and congratulate him. I don't know if you have heard that too. He's begging on people to come and congratulate him as the president-elect of Nigeria. He's begging people to come and congratulate him. If you are a president or you have won, the people should be able to celebrate you. Nigeria is not celebrating you because you did not win. Can't you use your tongue to count? Is it that people who go into politics forget where they are coming from? No, is that it? Is that it? There are people who call themselves leaders, people who call themselves distinguished members. Please, 1 minute. My phone is showing me low battery. I'm coming. Let me plug it. Yes, I have plugged it. Sorry, my phone was showing me low battery. I had to go and check out to plug it. You understand? So if you are declared a winner, people you are going to lead should be happy that you are coming to lead them. Why are people not happy? Why are people sad? What have you done that is making the whole people, over 200 and something million people, to be sad? Like a news I saw, they said the Census Commission says the federal government have to keep 800 and something billion naira to conduct census. 839 billion naira, if I'm not mistaken. 839 billion naira to conduct census. What is census? Per head counting. Somebody will not pay you 839, be 49 billion, not even million, to do census. What is done every year? What is done in Europe? Very, very simple. What do they do? That's why you say Nigerians can never be Nigeria as a whole can never be the Western world. The Western world have what they call commune, for example, like where I am now. They have what they call commune. It is called commune in Italy, and it is called ayuntamiento in Spain. I'm calling different countries, different state coordination, state center. It is like each street has its own center. Each street has its own center. What is center? When you come into a city, there's a place you go and tell them, you have come, oh, this is where all your letters should be coming to. They can take your record from there. You don't need to pay a dime to do anything like census. But no, in my country, it's not like that. So now the census organization, the census commission is saying that the government should keep 839 billion naira to do census. These people will just be calling money and they'll be eating us, and nobody is talking. 839 and 849 billion naira to do census. Census. What is census? Counting of people. That is what they are taking 839 billion naira. It still goes to show when you have wrong people in the right places, it's a problem. We thought Professor Osibanjo is a pastor, would survey the situation. He is even among the cabal. Nothing is changing. He's a man of God, religion. Now they are saying Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who took a Muslim too as his deputy, should lead Nigeria, which means number 1 citizen in Nigeria, a Muslim. Number 2 citizen in Nigeria, a Muslim. Number 3 citizen in Nigeria, a Muslim. Number 4 citizen in Nigeria, a Muslim. Number 5 citizen in Nigeria, a Muslim. Number 6 citizen in Nigeria. That is when it now comes to South. Let me list them for you so that you're not confused. President Tinubu, I'm talking about Tinubu's tunnel. President is a Muslim from Southwest. Be listening, let me do my small history so that you know. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is Almighty God, cannot be mocked. Whatever one sow, same shall he reap. He or she reap. things are going to unfold according to the divine will of God Almighty. Man proposes, but God Almighty disposes. Yes, Mama, you're correct. Let me tell you what you don't. Let me just give you some benefit of doubt so that you learn with me. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu becomes the president, he is a Muslim from Southwest. Deputy Chetima, a Muslim from the North. Senate president, as at now, is a Muslim from the North. House of Rep, the Speaker of House of Rep is from the West. Bajamia Biala is from the West. Attorney General, the North. Controller General, the North. I've listed 6 positions now. Inside these 6 positions, we have just 2 West. And that 2 West we have, they are all West too, but they are all Muslim. Religion, Muslim, all of them. From beginning to end. Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you now? Do you get the logic? Number 1 to number 6 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as at when Bola Ahmed Tinubu will become a president of Nigeria, are all Muslim. Forget where they are from, but they are all Muslim. What I go to show, a religion is more supreme than the other. I don't know if you're understanding it. A religion is more accepted than the other. And there happen to be different kinds of religion in Nigeria. There are more than, if not more than 100 religions in Nigeria. More than 100 religions in Nigeria. There is traditional. Inside the traditional, we have different types. There is religious. Inside the religious, we have different types. There is Islamic. Inside Islamic, we have different kinds together. If you calculate it, it's more than 100 religions in Nigeria. But in general, it is summated to 2. Sometimes they make it 3: Islamic, religious, and traditional. But inside these 3 religions I've mentioned in general, if you look in total, English will not kill me. Calm down, Coswell. Calm down. If you look inside, you will notice that this religion have more than 1 religion embedded in it. So now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu now comes in as a president. You now have the first 6 persons in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, all Muslim. What a country. Are you not thinking what I'm thinking? A group came out yesterday. I shared it on my video. A group came out yesterday, that's Labour Party movement group, came out to call that particular symbiotic, no, let me use the word, parasitic union as a jihadist group. Will you blame them? It's wrong. Okay, now like you know now, think it too, like you know now, the INEC chairman is a Muslim. Do you understand? Ever since this Nigeria INEC became INEC, if you check the list of those who have become INEC chairman, let me go and check it so you see. Relax, let us do practical so that we don't see we are talking as if we don't have proof. Let me go and look for proof. Now, let me ask Google the question. List of INEC officers from 1999, okay? Just bear with me. List of INEC chairmen, list of INEC chairmen in Nigeria since 1999. All hidden agenda shall be uprooted by the supreme hand of God Almighty. Amen. Amen. Okay, now let's go to the list. They said updated. Okay, INEC chairman to date from 1960 to date. Let us see they brought the list. The first person that was the INEC chairman, let's talk about it too, so you see where we are coming from. The first person that was the INEC chairman is Eyo Osua, 1960 to 1966. Eyo Osua is a Nigerian. He was a Nigerian teacher, and he is okay. First Republic, also became the first chairman. Okay, I'm trying to look for the state he's from. Okay, maybe it says Nigerian. Then he was he became a trade union. Okay, the state was not mentioned here. Okay, let's go to the next. The next is Michael Annie. By the name Annie is from the southeast, south. Okay, because we have that Annie as Igbo or Delta name. Okay, let's say the first person here, Eyo, Eswa, Eyo. Eyo should be from south. Let's just claim south because that's the name they have. Eyo is south or southwest. They have southwest that bears Eyo. Emeka Ani. Emeka Ani is also from the south or is from the south or southeast. Okay. Then let's come to the third person, Victor Ovie Whiskey. Victor Ovie Whiskey. Victor Ovie Whiskey, based on the name, is from the south. Okay. Let's go to the. I'm just giving their based on their name. And if you look at all these people now that I've mentioned so far, although they are all based on their name, they are all Christians. I don't know, but I'm just suggesting because the name is what I'm looking at. Then the next person we have is Eme Ewa. Eme Ewa, based on the name, it can be south or southwest. Okay. Then we now have Humphrey Wonsu. Humphrey Wonsu. Wonsu is the name in the southeast. We know our names. Wonsu is an Igbo man. Okay, southeast. Okon Uya. Okon is the next person. Okon is from the south. Akwa Ibom, Cross River. Yes. Okon Uya. Okay. The next is Suna Dagogo Jack. Suma Dagogo Jack. Dagogo should be from south, Bayelsa or Rivers or Delta. Those names are them. They are likely to hear that name. Ephraim Akpata. Ephraim Akpata. Based on the name Akpata. Akpata is either south or southeast. Based on the name. I'm looking just at the name. I'm coming. Abel Guabadia. Abel Guabadia. Abel Guabadia, based on the name, can be south or southwest. Okay? If I'm wrong, please correct me. Based on the name, I'm picking based on the name. Then we now have Maurice Iwu. Maurice Iwu. Maurice Iwu is from the southeast. Right? Maurice Iwu is from the southeast. Then if you look at all these names, look at it. It has been changing. Southwest, south, southeast. Now look at where the things now changed. After Maurice Iwu, it now became Atahiru Jega. Atahiru Jega. Atahiru was one of the people who, will I say, conducted one of the most fair elections, if I'm not mistaken, or Maurice Iwu. Either Maurice Iwu, somebody brought in this man that did not stay for long. What's his name? There's this particular president that did not that worked with Jonathan. Yes, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. There's this particular man that did not work for long. He died in the seat. Oh, I've forgotten his name. That was the best president we have ever gotten since. He's a man from the north. He did not. He was the one that was there before Goodluck Ebele Jonathan took over from him, and Namadi Sambo supported Goodluck Jonathan. I've forgotten. I normally forget his name, but if I hear his name, I'll remember. I'll tell you. That I think it was either Maurice Iwu or Atahiru Jega that brought in that man. That was the best president so far. Nobody has been able to overtake that man. He came into seat and did not make pin, but it did not last. He died in the seat, I think 2 years into the office, or 1 year plus into the office. He died. He died in the office. And that was one of the best presidents we lost. Then after that, Atahiru Jega, we now have somebody there who has been there since 2015. He happens to be somebody who has served more. 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. He has served 8 years. Look at the list of those persons who have mentioned. Their tenure is 5 years, at most 6 years. Check if I'm 98, 99, 2000. Look, go and check. As I have told you now, the highest you have seen here is 5 years, 6 years. Go and check. But this particular man now, who is here now, who is present INEC chairman now, has been there since 2015. If there is no agenda, why will a man serve more than the tenure of others? If there is no agenda, why has he not been replaced before this election? Sometimes these things are arranged. Forget it, they are arranged. Mama Gladys, Nigeria should learn from what took place in Brazil a few days back. God Almighty is greatest master planner, and He has some pleasant surprise. We are waiting for that surprise. Because if, for example, we say let us run to military rule might be very, very harsh for us. Military rule may be very, 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 very harsh for us. I am very sure of it. Because at that point in time, anything you say or do, you'll be court-martialed. That's a military rule. That's why it's not good. Now it is civilian rule, and yet nobody can have the benefit of a free, fair, and credible election in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and you ask us to keep quiet. Now, the materials used for the election, please, I want to see it. INEC has refused to have refused to succumb to presenting those materials to His Excellency Peter Obi and his Labour Party counterpart. Even the PDP has not gotten a stuff or a material from INEC. And I keep on asking myself, do you have to swear your name? Do you? Let's continue with the interview. How many Igbo? Guys, there's no need for us to be saying these things without telling ourselves the truth. This man was wrong. Yes, I get that feeling that he was wrong. Do you know why? If Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as he is, upon what he did, was upon all the people they stopped from voting, upon all ballot boxes that was taken, upon all APC did, MC Oluomo and the rest did. Oluomo came out to say, if you are not voting for APC, you cannot vote here. It's on air. If upon all what they did, Obi still won Lagos, something is fishy. Obi did not only win Lagos, Obi went ahead and won Abuja, the capital. Do we have Igbos more than Hausa in Abuja? Or do we have Igbos more than Yorubas in Lagos? If somebody's mandate was stolen, it was stolen. Now they have just then 8 days, 8 days, 8 days, 8 days to get all their findings right and move to appeal. If not, they cannot fight. Thank God. This is just a temptation. Somebody told me in a video today I watched on TikTok that they should not be threatening their candidates, that they should accept APC the way the INEC has said, that Peter Obi and Labour Party is going to lose the tribunal. Why not allow him go to the tribunal first? Why go stop him from getting facts that if we use in that same tribunal, you don't want him to do? Some of these things are painful. Some of these things are painful, very, very painful. And when we see them, we feel that yes, what we see is right. No, my brother, what you see is not the right thing. If you are right, you are right. And if you are wrong, you are wrong. You call a spade, no matter whose horse is gone. You can't be wrong and be right at the same time. No, you either be wrong or you either be right. There must be one. You cannot be here and here at the same time. That's not true. So Peter Obi has done his best. And I believe that as Peter Obi has done his best, the INEC should allow him access those materials. He has just barely 8 days. 8 days to go before the time to appeal ceases. And once the time passes, Obi cannot appeal again. Obi needs to wait for another 4 years before he can appeal. What is 4 years? That's 2027, 23, 24, 25, 27. He needs to wait for another 4 years, 2027, to apply or to come again and contest. That is too long. We will not take it. It's not done anywhere. It can never be accepted anywhere. If somebody is wrong, tell the person what you are doing is wrong. If somebody is right, tell the person what you are doing is right. You've said the election was rigged. Obi that I know can never pay a kobo. Hey! You don't know him. You don't know him. I know him. I know him. You don't know him. Me, I know him. Obi is from I don't know if I've told you before, guys. If you go to Agolo, where he's from today in Anambra State, the Obi's family is one of the richest families in Agolo. Make an inquiry. Obi's elder brother is a reverend father. Obi's elder sister is a reverend sister. Obi is the one that the family put all the family business, all their father's wealth in to control. Obi was never poor before he became vice presidential candidate to Atiku or presidential candidate to Labour Party or Anambra State government. Obi was a rich man before he even contested. I don't want to tell you companies owned by Obi. There was even one that was set ablaze few months ago. He's gradually walking back to his state. They set it at ablaze. He's in Abuja. Obi that has businesses in Abuja, in Lagos, does not live in Abuja or Lagos. Obi lives in Onitsha. Have you gone to Onitsha before? Let me tell you. You know, sometimes when you tell people the truth, they feel as if you have been paid. Obi did not pay me one kobo. Obi will not even give me one shishi. But I'm already telling you what I know. If it is the Peter Obi that was my governor in 2008 when I was in university, Obi does not waste money for anything. Obi will tell you, I will support you. Mainly when it comes to education and healthcare. Obi can tell you, I will do my best. But if you say money to waste, Obi is not there. Obi is rich. If you call him stingy, is there any word like stingy? Is stingy not too small? Stingy is too small. Call him Aka glue. Is Aka glue? Is Aka glue enough? You can call him Aradite mixture with Aka glue. Call him Aradite mixture with Aka glue. Call him the two names together. Obi does not waste. Let me share a story. I'm not trying to blow my trumpet, but I'm just trying to tell us. I met a friend on Facebook through my producer, talking about a producer of Theater Catholica, talking about Mingos is his name. I met him. I met a friend through him on Facebook. And when I saw this particular beautiful girl, we became friends. In fact, we started dating. I've not seen her. I'm in Europe. She's in Nigeria. Started dating. One word lead to another word. I started asking her, "What do you do?" She said, "I'm still in the university. I think in her final years or year three then, or she's graduating carryover or so. I can't remember." And I said, "What do you do, brother?" She said she's a cake, a baker. She do pastries. They call it pastries, cakes. She cooks for wedding and everything. I said, "Do you have a complimentary card?" She said no. I said, "Yeah, you need to have a complimentary card so that when you go for a function, you can give your complimentary card to people." I am not in Nigeria. Listen, I started giving her advice like a brother would do, like a sister would do. Why? I wanted the best for her. God so kind. I told her, go and make inquiry. Like I said, I'm not trying to blow my trumpet. I'm trying to tell you what you can do in a particular situation and why people will have to know you and why you must have to be known if you are not stingy or not. It does not matter. I'm telling you, me, I'm not stingy, but I'm stingy. But it comes when it comes to being meticulous with money. I am very stingy. So I told her, go and make an inquiry of how you do your complimentary card. I will use that to support you for your business. I personally gave her money to go do complimentary card for her business. I was not in Nigeria. I have not seen her face to face. But what did I do? For me to give her, take this money, go and buy something and eat. I said no. Look for a way you can do complimentary card. Take this money. I think it was about 11, maybe 12,000 that time. 2016, I'll be 17 if I'm not mistaken. I said, take this money, go and pay for a printer to do complimentary cards for you so that you can get your customers to have your card to be calling you. She did it, and that boosted her business. I'm not boosting, by God's grace today, the girl is doing pretty well. She's still based there in Owerri, Imo State. God is blessing her. Why? Because she opened her mind to it. I am not that kind of, I would have said, oh, take 10,000, go and buy shop, go and do shopping. No. I wanted something that I would do that will help her life. That's my kind of person, and that's how Obi is. Obi does not waste. Somebody asked me the other day, why will Mbaka come and call him stingy man? Let me tell you, those of us who don't know the story, let me tell you. When Obi was contesting with Atiku in 2019, listen, those of us who don't know the story, let me tell you, I'm a Catholic. Obi is a Catholic. Mbaka is a Catholic. We are Catholics, okay? And we are brothers. So get it clear. When Obi was contesting as the vice presidential candidate of PDP, then in 2019, Obi went to Adoration Ground in Enugu State. And Mbaka gave him the mic and said, give me a donation, give the church, the Adoration Ground, a donation. Obi told him, when there is a project, please tell us, we will support you. I am not coming to give any donation here, but when you have a project, tell us. Let me clear you. Adoration Ground is in Enugu State, yes. But Adoration Ground belongs to one person, Reverend Father Ejike Kamilu Mbaka, yes. But he needs the permission of his superior, who happens to be the bishop of his diocese. Are you getting Onaga? His name is Bishop Onaga. Are you getting the story? He needs the permission of Bishop Onaga to open that. Bishop Onaga gave him the permission for a venture, but he still gives feedback to his superior, who is the bishop. Though it's his personal adoration grant, but he's affiliated to the Catholic Church, which means the bishop, since he's under the bishop can tell him stop today and he will stop. But the financial aspects and the day-to-day running of the adoration grant is solely Father Ejike Mbaka's case. Do you understand? So he told him, give us your support. Obi told Mbaka, Father Ejike Mbaka, give us a project and we will support. Along that period, the diocese of Enugu needed a support for a project. Listen, for those of us who don't know, you have to learn so that you know the truth. Obi haven't told Reverend Father Ejike Kamilu Mbaka that yes, if there's a project we will support, took the money he has promised Ejike Mbaka for a project in the church and went to give it to the superior, which is the bishop. 100 million naira. The picture is everywhere. Just tap on the internet, you see the picture. He didn't give the money directly to Mbaka. No, he gave it to the chief of Enugu diocese. He gave it to the person in charge of the diocese to support the project, but refused to give the money to Ejike, Reverend Ejike Camillus Mbaka. That was why Mbaka came out to say the stingy man. Do you understand? Are you getting the story? I am a Catholic. I will say it boldly. I'm a Catholic. Reverend Ejike Camillus Mbaka is a Catholic. Peter Obi himself is a Catholic. So I'm telling you things based on we. And we are all brothers. Enugu, Anambra, all under the southeastern part of Nigeria. So I'm talking to my brothers, talking with my brother. Do you understand? That was why Reverend Ejike Camillus Mbaka called Mr. Peter Obi a stingy man. And if you remember, the bishop of Enugu that particular period suspended him. Do you remember? Closed the adoration ground. Why? Because it wasn't a clear thing, because they were feeling that because he gave the church the money, he did not give to the adoration. That was where Mbaka came up with his own ideology. So if you say Obi bribed or Obi rigged, it's not true. I can swear with anything you bring. I can swear with anything you bring. Obi cannot spend 1 kobo for bribing. Hey, you don't understand. People are talking about him in Anambra. Go and ask, go and make an inquiry. People are calling him stingy man in Anambra. Yes, his project by himself. He just when governor is supervised project by himself. That's the kind of person we want. Not the person who will give money to that will not do the work. Do you understand it? So let me play this last part of the interview. We still have more time. I'm already going out of my time. I have to do other things. So let me just play. Let him answer this question, and we end the live stream for today. Since I don't have anybody who is going to call on. Thank you, Mama Gladys. I see your handwork.
Animals in Nasarawa, animals in Plateau, animals in rivers.
They post your candidates, under the Labour Party.
Yes, in this particular case, I will have to say this before he says what he's about to say. Please and please, on the this coming Friday, please, I say Friday, this coming Saturday, which is on the 18th, if I'm not mistaken, on the 18th of March, please go and vote in mass. Go and vote Labour Party. I am saying we don't want to know anything. We are tired of APC and PDP. Change that status quo. Okay, English will not kill me. For once, let us get a different party. This particular man you are hearing now that they're saying we does not have anybody in the Senate, does not have a councillor. Labour Party is just coming out for the first time, as in coming out with force for the first time in this election. And already they have something seat in the House of Representatives and have about 6 seats in Senate. It's not easy. And then the Senator Eyinaya Abaribe was saying that it was because of the love people have for him. That was why they had to retain him in the Senate seat. If not, Labour Party would have swept him off. He said it. Senator Abaribe, he said it. Senator Abaribe said it woefully, openly, that if somebody for the love that his people have for him, that Labour Party candidate would have won him. Senator said it. I have the video where he said that yes, Obi, Labour Party and Obi came out with full force. Now, how can a person who don't have local government chairman, Senate anything, House of Rep anything, rig an election? Now, this is the comment they are asking him about the forthcoming election on the 18th. Please go and vote everybody from Labour Party. We have in Benue, we have in Taraba, we have in Lagos, we have in Rivers, we have in Benin, that's those states. We have almost in all the states, if not, I think about 18 states. Please, vote for Labour Party throughout. Forget who the person is. I believe when the person is there and the person is not doing well, Peter Obi can call the person to order. This is the essence. People you can talk to. And when the person messes up, Obi tells people, please, this person has derailed from the league of Labour Party. He should not be put there for second tenure. The person goes. Are you not seeing it? Put somebody that can talk to these persons to do well. For example, the one in Lagos, a very young guy. You are talking about who is Sonwo-Olu? Sonwo-Olu is what? What is Sonwo-Olu? Sonwo-Olu what? You see a man who came out and denied that nobody was deleted in a massacre that happened about 2 years or 3 years ago. And some people are saying, now he's not doing usher. He's doing usher in churches. He's going to birthday party. Check my shot. I did a shot on him. He's going to birthday party. He's doing, you're welcome. Thank you for fellowship with us. A governor. He now knows he will not do. His colleague, Desmond Elliott, has come out to start. He's not asking for forgiveness because they know that there's a fire burning at their bum now, and they cannot run away from that fire. So please, as Obi is talking now, anything Labour Party, I don't want to know. For that River State that Wike is taking as if it's his own, let us put fire in Wike's eyes. Abuja now is Labour Party. A woman won the election in Abuja. A woman. You know, they don't have governor. They only have minister of the FCT. A woman won the man that was there. A man, APC man. Okay? So please, go out and vote in mass for Labour Party. Everybody Labour Party. You don't want to know who they are. I don't care. If you want to do the right thing, go and look for a good party. There was a video I saw on TikTok. A message from Edo State youth. If you want to win anything in Edo State, go and join Labour Party. If you're not seeing that video, go and look at it. If you don't join Labour Party and coming for my state, we don't take rubbish. I am from Edo State and Anambra. Yes. Those two states are very keen when they say they are supporting you. They don't want to look back. So if you must be in any position in Edo State and Anambra State and you're not in Labour Party, you are going to fail woefully. I'm the one telling you in advance. I'm just telling you now from my heart in advance. Take it free of charge. Now let's hear the names he's going to mention. Please vote them. We don't want to know what is who. From top to bottom. Let it be Labour. Let us say that we can do it. Now we already have about something seats in the House of Rep and about 6 seats in Senate. It's a plus. Plus the FCT. Let us change this APC, PDP. Why can't we change it? APC, PDP, APC. Why? Why must it be APC, PDP, APC, PDP? Why? Are they the only party in Nigeria? They are not. So please, from top to bottom, like our president usually to top to bottom. Nigeria, top to bottom. We need it now for LP, Labour Party, obedient movement, that. The spirit is very high. Listen to him. They do like it. When he talk about it, they do like it.
Sweet. It's also other states. BVAS. So being model accreditation best
Thank you. Did you hear that? I paused it. Did you hear that? He said because of the Nigerian political system has been what? Transactional. Those of us, do you know what they call transactional? Let me teach us English. It has been transactional because it has been buy I buy. It's my turn. In me look on. That's what he's saying. Listen, let's continue. At all. Yes.
Places.
In Yes. For this story of where it is impossible, I will tell people the truth. I have shared the story here. In 2008, we were planning for a very serious strike, talking about ASU. If you were in school then, you understand. Peter Obi he came to school and told us that they have asked us to pay some amount of money or we go for the strike. Yes, Obi told us openly that the thing is over the state budget, but we can do something and he will complete it for us. That was what Obi told. He told us openly. He said they have told him the amount, that if he cuts out that money from the state coffers, it will affect the state. But he is willing to support. If we are willing to support ourselves, what was the support? He asked all students to pay additional 5,000 naira to our school fees so that he could bring the 50% that was remaining to complete the money. So the student brought out 50%. He brought out up to about 10. No, the student brought about 20%. Then he brought in the 75% to complete the money. I can never forget that day. I graduated in 2012, 4 years after I entered. My friend graduated in 2014, 6 years after he entered. You see the difference? Because of one man. I can't forget. If you know my coursemate, you can ask. If you want their phone number, tell me in the comment section. I will drop like 5 phone numbers you can go and verify. If not for Peter Obi and the 5,000 we paid, we would have finished school in 2016. Why we sorry, in 2014. Why we should have finished school in 2012. My friend who was in Uniben then came out in 2014 while I was already working. Who is the fool? So he told us the truth that he could not cover the money they were asking, that this is how it is. I just want to clear that comment he said. Let me take it back so that you hear what he said. Guys, I think we have to draw the curtain here. He has said a lot, and peradventure will continue from here tomorrow, because tomorrow will be 7 days to go, and we hopefully that INEC will shake their body within from now to the next 24 hours so that we can know what next to do. INEC is still proving very stubborn and not willing to assist, and that's why I've come to share with us what he said in this interview. The truth is that most of us who are here, who knows what is going on, know the truth. The truth they say is very bitter. Yes, the truth that has been said is very bitter. And it's good that you that is taking out this truth, take it with the full chest. You understand? There are some truths you will talk today and somebody will say you lie. But there's some you will say, they'll say you say the truth. Why not say the truth and be set free? Say the truth and be good. Say the truth and remain focused. Not trying to change and become double standard. Do you understand? So that's just it. So I would like to draw the curtain here. It's almost 9 p.m. here, which means about 2 hours of this live stream. I want to thank everyone for coming. I really do appreciate you for coming and always being there with me. Thank you so much for what you always do. I don't take it for granted. I always say it. I don't take your love, your care and everything you show me for granted. I want to thank you all for being there. Thank you so much. For those of persons who have been here, Mama Gladys, I see you. You have been here since, and you are still here. Favor came. I don't know if Favor is still here. Thank you so much. I'm really elated. Thank you so much for coming. My brother Stephen would have been here, but Stephen is not too sound. He just came out from an operation yesterday. So please, let's put Stephen Makaneski in our prayers, and we pray that God heals him and give him the strength to fall back. He just finished an operation about 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I would like us to pray for our friend and our brother Stephen Makaneski, and we're going to take 1 minute to pray in our hearts for him, while I will call a quit for this lesson. So let me take off my bonnet in respect of my brother who is sick, who just came out from the operation section few days ago, and also for our mama aligned. She did her operation sometime last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So please, let's take 1 minute to pray for them in our heart while we continue. So please, let's go in the next 1 minute to pray for our family members, talking about Stephen Makaneski and Mama Aligned for quick recovery. Yes, we want to thank God for the gift of life for our family members who are sick. Talking about Stephen Makaneski and that of Mama Aligned. We pray for quick recovery for them, and we pray for healing also. And also, just to remind us, a family member also was operated on the 7th of this month, talking about Tracy Easy. You always see her in my comment section. She was operated just a few days ago. So we also pray for her for quick recovery. All those persons who are who have gone to the operation ground and come out, I don't know. We also put you in our prayers and wish you quick recovery. What God has started, we know God will end it, and we will end it in a good way. So we want you to please be strong, be focused, don't be discouraged, don't feel bad. You have family who loves you. And I myself, Cosrep's Corner, together with families all over the world, my 4,100 and something followers, we love you and we wish you a quick recovery. So guys, that's all I can take for today. I want to thank you once again for being here with me. Thank you so much for the love, the care, and the support. I really do appreciate. For our brothers and sisters who are sick, we wish them quick recovery. They would have been here, but they are trying to get medications and trying to get better. Okay, so thank you so much once again for being here with me. I wish you all the best this night, and please put Nigeria as a country in prayers. Even if you're not a Nigerian, please put us in prayers, because things are going the wrong way and we need them to go the right way. Okay, thank you so much once again for the love, the care, the support, the affection. I don't take it for granted. Please, for those of us who are going to see this video, support the live stream by supporting us, by giving us the super chat, become a member of this house, share the video so that others can see what we have discussed and at least learn one or two things from it. And like I said before, please, those of us who are going to the pools on Saturday 18th in Nigeria, please, let's take it from top to bottom, like our president will always say. Nigeria, top to bottom. Nigeria, top to bottom. Do you understand it? So let's take it from top to bottom, okay? Vote for Labour Party from beginning to the end. We don't want to know who you think is better, but let us change that status quo. If you must contest in Nigeria now, go to Labour Party. And I know Labour Party has the way they screen people before they can admit you. So if you have a skeleton in your cupboard, you will not be admitted. That alone is a plus. Do you understand it now? So thank you so much for listening. I want to thank you for this coming. I really do appreciate you. Shall I come away next time to see me your fingers? I live on the floor.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love, I don't wanna fall in love.